Welcome back to another episode of Motogp Mac, and today we're going to talk about the KTM Factory Riders Teammate Review for 2023. And this, for me, is definitely one of the teammate combinations that I'm actually most excited to see how will they get on. Brad Binder, for example, he is a golden boy in the KTM team. There was no doubt in keeping him for this year, and towards the end of the year, KTM started getting things together for him, and at the last test, as Crafar said, he's sort of solved the corner entry and exit problems that they were having. KTM have a fantastic engine, really aggressive, and there is absolutely no doubt that the power is there. Now, through the 2022 season, we did see that they didn't do what they did in the 2021 season and just throw parts at the bike and see what sticks. They seem to have found a direction, and I think Brad is very, very comfortable within the team, but also Brad is a very aggressive rider, and I would say aggressive in the teammate too. He would take getting beaten by his teammate very, very seriously. And with Jack coming into the team, I think Brad will want to establish his dominance as the top rider, keep the engineers listening to him, because there is a lot that Jack does bring, and also he brings a lot of feel and ideas from Ducati to KTM. Now there is also Ducati engineers coming over, but so Jack could have a little more say or have a little bit more understanding, because I've no doubt KTM are going to prioritize what Jack is saying and what the engineers from Ducati are saying in developing the bike. So Binder will have to do all his talking on track and in the garage to make sure that he keeps his number one spot. Across the box, Jack. Now, it's also going to be an interesting year for Jack. He does have the comfort that he has a 2-year contract in his pocket, firstly. But I think secondly, he has to go on the offensive. He can't be the cool laid-back Jack that he was in Ducati, because realistically, Binder will roll over him. He's been brought in to do a job, so the pressure is sort of on as well to give that feedback and the direction. But he has to fight and be able to fight Binder very, very quickly. So a bit of pressure on Jack, in my view, to get up to speed fast and to get the performance out of the bike. The question that I have is that can the teammates remain on the same page if they're both needing to prove something very quickly? And I think that's where some fireworks could tend to happen between them. If Jack wants to go one direction or Brad wants to go another direction, etc. So I think it's a really, really interesting teammate combination. Where or who should finish where. This one is, for me, is really, really tough to call. I think Binder will edge Jack towards the end of the season. I think Binder's just that little bit more aggressive, but it just really depends on how the bike actually is. If the bike and the direction that they're going is a good direction or is right, then I think KTM, in my view, for 2023 could be contenders. If there's no fighting within the box or walls being built within the box between the riders and they're cooperating and they're getting on with the bike development, there's no one saying that it wouldn't be a serious team. But it's definitely one of the most interesting ones. I think there's a couple, but this one really, really is one I'm going to be watching myself. I do think Brad is going to probably edge Jack at the end of the season in the championship, but I would definitely love to know your thoughts. Who do you think is going to finish 2023 the top KTM factory rider, Brad or Jack? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.